The Time Bundle has been created in collaboration with Healthcare Improvement Scotland to help for the identification and management of delirium. We are using a 4AT score to identify delirium, and if someone has a score of 4 or above, we would expect a Time Bundle to be completed. The form itself is very straightforward to fill out. It's consisting of ensuring that we're not just finding the first potential trigger for delirium, as often it's very multifactorial, and by going through it in a systematic way you can find the multiple different elements and then effectively treat those elements and manage the care much better. The Time Bundle is an acronym, so each letter stands for a different part of your management of delirium. The different parts went through sort of TIME as it comes in. Your initiation time is the T, so this is within 2 hours you want to start investigating for delirium, and this includes your parts including your medication history, your fuse score, if there's any pain, if there's any constipation or urine retention, different elements like that. And you want these elements to be done within the first 2 hours of onset of delirium really. Often that can be at admission. However, delirium can come to a patient at any time during their hospital stay, not just when they first arrive, so it's just that onset time of first recognising delirium through the use of the 4AT score tool. The I is for your investigation, so this is going to include any imaging that needs done, any testing such as urinalysis, your blood tests that need done. For delirium screen, we'd request for a full blood count using E's and LFTs, a CRP, a glucose, a magnesium and a calcium as sort of your baseline delirium screen. Then you've got your M, which is for your management. So once you've gone through the first 2 aspects, and you should then have a reasonable idea of what is potentially causing delirium for your patient, and at that point you need to then think about the management plan, so whether this is any sort of treatment in terms of antibiotics or fluids or laxatives if they're constipated, just to make sure you're properly covering it. And the final part, which we appreciate is often difficult to do initially, so it is sort of when the first 24 hours ideally, is the engagement. So this is both engagement with patients, engagement with staff and with family or carers. It's something they should really be involved with, that way they can help patients with delirium and understand it better. And then also, as an important part to consider within this section, is capacity. It doesn't go hand in hand that delirium means incapacity, because it can be very fluctuant, and equally if your delirium is resolving or not too severe, you may still have capacity, so a trained individual should be making that decision at a senior level. It's simple initials and times all the way through, and there's no complex parts to completing it, so it should really be getting done every time. We'd really encourage everyone to start using it, and it does have evidence in improving outcomes, which it's exactly what we're wanting for improved patient care.